Hi, I'm Vin Vigorous. It's time for an update on the people you've come to know through the show. You may remember that several episodes ago, when I was in Washington, D.C., I interviewed Raphael, who you see here on day 2 of a modified hunger strike. He was protesting the recent military actions of Israel. My favorite thing he said was, "Success is staying sane in this crazy world." Then weeks later, after he saw the episode, he accused me of manipulating the interview to justify the massacre of the Palestinian people. This is Feinstone. I spent the first 30 days of this project trying to persuade him to be my entertainment lawyer. He wouldn't take me seriously. In my defense, I am hard to take seriously. Somehow, I persuaded Feinstone to represent me in my musical endeavor, and to get the Shut Up's book at New York's Carnegie Hall. And you know Andy, my fatalistic friend. He hasn't exactly embraced positivity as I'd like him to do. I'm working on that. But he is aggressively promoting his new book, Considering Suicide. That's the name of his book. And you know my buddy Casper of Casper and the Cookies? I interviewed him in St. Louis during the middle of a grueling nationwide tour of small venues, packed for the most part with imaginary people. You'll be relieved to know he's back home in Athens, Georgia, licking his wounds and thinking of more effective ways to promote the band's new album, Modern Silence, which he correctly believes should take the world by storm, presumably by a very quiet storm. And my friend Alan, the pragmatic environmentalist, is still, by his own admission, spending too much time on the internet, but he continues to work on his future bestseller on the environmental benefits of being less ideological about environmentalism. This person, Mina Naimi, may or may not have quit her job in response to a double dog dare from yours truly. This is my brother. He works like a dog, except much more effectively, especially when it comes to corporate finance. I give him approximately 200 business days to resign from his current position to become CFO of Vin Vigorous Enterprises. And remember, this is my Trekkie friend, David. I don't think I've established a subplot for him, but his wife just gave birth to their 5th child. I'm sure there's material there if I run out. And this, of course, is my wife, Lovalicious, shown here losing her patience with my color scheme. She almost lost her life back in February due to complications from an ectopic pregnancy. She recovered a few months later, got her pregnant again, only to lose the baby to miscarriage. She's fully recovered, though, physically. And these are my 2 daughters, Zoe and Phoebe. I recruited them to clean my office some time ago without much supervision. Not much was done. However, we're finding ways to make them useful. They like to make dinner, for instance. Lately they've been learning to use real food. I'm getting up a lot earlier. It's fairly useless. In episode 29, How I Scored a Record Deal, I videoed myself making an elevator pitch to my friend Hunter, the co-owner of an independent record label. Unfortunately, Hunter was not in the elevator. I was hoping, though, that if I sent the video to him, he would respond in kind, or at least respond. Possible that he is ignoring me. It's also possible that it's taken him this long to learn how to shoot and edit video. Several episodes ago, I chastised the other members of my band for not watching the videos, despite the fact that I'm promoting the band in each and every one of them. So I was careful not to put any pressure on them to watch the videos and share the links with their friends. I did blame them for the fact that the show isn't yet huge. What else is it? But I was being a little unfair to our bassist, Thad, who does appear to be watching and is making little cute comments. As for the others, I'm more than willing to wipe the slate clean if they're willing to repent sincerely and profusely on the internet. Can somebody tell them I said that? Thad, are you on it?